Morning, guys. I'm out here in my hometown of Orchid. Just getting ready to head down and pick up a load. Gonna go out for the whole week. Should be a good time. They got me going back out to Arizona again, which is good. You know, that's a nice short trip for me. Got about 16 stops there, which is quite a bit. So I'll be there the majority of the day or the week. Hopefully I can get back in time and they have another load ready for me to take back out to Arizona. That would be great. Fantastic even. You know, the more I do, the more I make. So yeah, I just hit my 1 mile mark. I literally just left home. It's about 6:30 in the morning. It's about a 3-hour drive for me to go out to Burbank, Los Angeles area. And I'm scheduled to pick up at 10, so hopefully they're all caught back up and on schedule. I heard they were, so it should just be a quick load and go. It'll be nice having 16 stops, you know, that I gotta go as fast as I can. Try not to rush though. You never really want to rush when you're driving truck. Start getting in a rush and then mistakes start happening. It's quite foggy out. Shouldn't affect me much. Yeah, this is the 101 North heading towards Santa Barbara. Probably about 30 minutes away from Santa Barbara. Maybe a little longer in the truck. So in these kenworths, if you have your cruise control on, your jake brake won't work. I like to have my jake brake on anyway. So that way if I come up to a hill or something, I can just click off my cruise control. The truck will jake brake though, even with this off, and if you're in cruise control, the jake brake will kick in and it'll try to maintain that speed. But I find it does better if you control it manually rather than trusting the truck. And then I don't know if you guys can see, but over here there's these 3 green bars, and that's fuel economy. As long as you're in there, you're doing good. And right now I'm at the top of it, which is all right. I'd rather have more RPMs so that way my jake brake works better. than less RPMs. If I go into 13th gear, right now I'm in 12th. If I go into 13th gear, it'll drop me to the bottom of the spectrum, which is fine too, but if you want to use your Jake brake, it's not really effective. I would have to downshift in order to get my Jake brake up and rolling and pulling me, you know, to slow down. Other than that, you know, I like I said, try to keep it, you know, at a higher RPM, but still in the fuel economy window there. And yeah, I got a check engine light right now. Apparently, when I was driving in Arizona, it being so hot, there was this one section where it was just like 15 or 20 miles of just driving uphill straight, you know, and I was going like 25 miles per hour fully loaded, and it got my oil hot, so now it's giving me a check engine light for my oil being too hot. Sometimes it'll turn off, sometimes it'll turn on, so I'm not too concerned about it. I know what it is. But I will have to get it reset eventually, so that way I can know if it happens again. If I guess I was pushing the truck a little hard, I don't know. There's nothing on here that gives me my oil temp. I got oil pressure. There's really no oil temp. So I got water temp. Yeah, that goes up and down, which it's supposed to. There's no way to tell the oil temp. I don't have cylinder head temp, which in some trucks I've driven, it gives you that. It gives you your fuel filter pressure. No, this thing doesn't have all the gauges that some trucks do, but then again, it's got more gauges than other trucks do, so I can't complain. Still got plenty of fuel to get me to Arizona, so I can get the cheaper gas in Arizona. You know, 50 cents cheaper or whatever it is. It's quite a savings when you're talking about 200 gallons, you know, and doing it, you know, 7 or 8 times a month. Those savings add up. The more I can save the company, the better, you know, since we are just starting off. We're trying to stack. We want to build this and, you know, eventually get another truck and another trailer. It'd be really nice to do so. So I'm doing everything I can to limit expenses. Just make sure we can stack money, you know, all while I take a decent salary. Which is nice. But yeah, it's a little foggy. Not much for scenery today. A pretty cool drive, you know. We get the ocean, get some cool grades. I can go the lake way if I want, which I don't know if I'm going to take it today. It saves a little bit of time and I am empty, so it would be all right, but I don't know. I just don't like people getting behind me and, you know, me causing a ruckus. I'd rather let that flow for people. This way I can stay in the right lane and not affect anyone's commute. You know, because a lot of these people, they're going to work in Santa Barbara or wherever, and you know, they're out there working, trying to put food on the table too. So I try to be as courteous as possible. You know, but sometimes there's just, you know, idiot drivers on the road. And they just think they own the road. They drive crazy around semi-trucks. You know, pulling out in front of you, cutting you off, getting in front of you, slamming on their brakes. I run into at least one of them every single time.